Good afternoon, folks. This is the Professional Development Guy. Today we're going to talk about what does it take to run a business? What does it take to run a business? Well, I could start off by just telling you faith, believing. You have to believe that you can run a business. You have to believe that your idea is a good idea. Of course, do your research, talk to people, internet, Google, social media, uh, go around in your community and find out other businesses that might be doing something similar to what you're doing or doing exactly what you're doing. So do your research part. But the faith is going to be critical. You have to believe in what you're doing. You have to believe in what you're doing. You have to know that you know what you're doing. The experience that you may have in that particular field. Everyone has a passion. Finding your passion, and typically when you have a passion, that means that you do something very well. We tend to be passionate about stuff that we do very, very well. So once you find your passion, start figuring out, hey, can I make money from this? This is something I love to do. We all know if you're doing something you love to do, you don't feel like you're working. You just feel like you just every day you're just having fun. And that's what it's all about, having fun. You want to try to have as much fun as possible because believe you me, having a business, you will have adversity. It will hit you sometime. You have to believe that you know what you're doing. You have to believe in it. Believing constitutes having faith. If you believe in what you're doing, then you're having faith in what you're doing. We talked about having passion about what you are doing. And one of the most important things is resilience. This is the thing that typically stops a lot of people because adversity hits. And I'm here to tell you whether you have all the money in the world to get your business started and you have 6 months, 8 months, a year worth of operating capital. If you're in the best area for the business, all everything just working in your favor, adversity still is going to hit some way, form, or fashion. And you have to know this. And you have to be prepared for it. And you have to show resilience whenever it comes because it's going to come. It's going to come. These are the things that it takes to run a business. This is why most people won't do it because they like the security of going to their regular job. Nothing wrong with that. Working for someone else. There's nothing wrong with having that job, having a job with someone else and starting your own business still. We talked about that. There's nothing wrong with, having that security. I understand. I get it. But we're talking about running your own business and the things you have to do to run your own business and your mindset that you have to run your own business. If you don't believe in you, nobody's going to believe in you. It takes a while sometimes to build a business up. I know that from experience as well. It takes some time to build a business up. And sometimes you might get small business, meaning you might get a small contract or a business in there not really to sustain and pay all of your bills and do the things you want to do as far as growth. But you have to believe in the fact that, hey, this is potential here. This is something that can grow. This is something that I want to continue to do because, oh yeah, I have one client right now, one client, but that's the start of it. Then you can't have two if you don't have one. You can't have three if you don't have two. You get what I'm saying? So you have to be willing to build, have that resilience, continue to fight no matter what happens. That's the biggest thing we have to have. And your work ethic. You have to be willing to put in the work. Plain and simple. When you first start a business, you're going to be the accountant. You're going to be the janitor. You're going to be security. You're going to be the customer service person. You're going to be the actual technician. You're going to be all things business until you're able to hire people or until you put yourself in a situation that you don't have to do those things. But you're going to have to be willing to do it. So your work ethic is going to have to be there. You're going to work more than 8 hours a day. You're going to work, sometimes you might either think of something or remember something or come up with an idea at 11 o'clock at night, 12 o'clock at night, 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning. I've done that several times. That's why I keep something to write on my note on my nightstand, or I go on my notepad on my phone if I don't have something on it. I'm going to put down that idea that I just had. It just came in my head because it's about my business. And I want to make sure that I don't forget, don't forget and put it to use. Make sure I don't forget and put it to use. But these are the things you have to be willing to do. We have to always act like it's fourth quarter, 2 minutes left in the game, and you're down by 7 points. That's the type of mentality you have to have. That is fourth quarter. You got 2 minutes left in the game, and you're down by 7 points. That means sense of urgency. at all times. You have to be consistent. You have to have discipline, meaning nothing interferes with you running your business. Nothing interferes with you making your phone calls. Nothing interferes with you sending out your emails. Nothing interferes with you posting on social media for advertising or something you're doing. Nothing interferes with any marketing, going out and talking to clients and cold calling, which is something that I love to do, cold calling. Nothing interferes with that. You have to have that discipline to be successful in your business. And what is success in your business? Does that mean that you always make a lot of money? Don't think so. I think that success means if I'm doing something I'm passionate about and I'm actually have a business, whether it's a little bit of business or a lot of business, and I'm happy, I think I'm successful because a lot of people not happy and they have money. Well, their business is making money, but they're not happy. So yes, that is success. That is success. Your organization and management skills has to rise up as well. If you're not a person that's organized, you have to become organized. I'm very organized. I get teased about it a lot. I want everything straight, everything in order. Very organized. It increases your management ability, meaning knowing how to complete tasks and actually give tasks to other people. Being able to give tasks to other people, meaning separate yourself away from it sometimes. You don't have to do everything. You can't do everything. It takes a strong person, a mature person, to be able to step away and say, you know what, I can't do everything. I'm going to let someone else do that. I'm going to manage that task, but I'm not going to be the one that's doing it. So you have to put your ego aside and say, hey, I can't do it or I'm not going to do it. And if something that you can't do within your business, hire someone else to do it. Get someone else to do it. If you can't do it, hire someone else to do it. There's nothing wrong with that. These are the things that you need to know to run a business. This is the professional development guy. If you have any questions about anything, any topics you'd like for us to discuss, please leave a comment or you can email me at cflynn@expandbc.com. That's cflynn@expandbc as in Bravo, C as in Charlie.com. This is the professional development guy. Look forward to talking to you guys next time. Take care.